Blessings, everyone. So today is my anniversary. It's 5 years for me and my husband, and 5 is the number of grace. And we truly have been graced in our marriage, and I'm truly thankful to God. As I reflect back on our marriage and how when I first met my husband and how he was not saved and how I was judging his outer appearance, and when he said to me I should look at his spirit and don't block my blessing. It calls for me to have a reality check and trust God in this. And because I have trust God in this is the reason why we are here. And when I think about it also, just with me trusting in God, and as I had placed God in the center of us, we have became closer. And as we have became closer, he eventually got saved. And as he have gotten saved and everything, we have drawn closer to God. And as we had drawn closer to God and everything, there was times where it was hard for us to wait until we have gotten married. And because it was hard for us to wait and we wind up slipping before we got married, we had called our pastor and was basically explaining to our pastor everything that was going on. And when we had explained it to him, he was basically telling us how we going to have to do a lot of praying and most likely fast, that the Lord will sustain us to wait. And our pastor prayed over us and everything. And that's what we started doing. And as we started doing that and everything, it was still a little challenging. However, we had made it through, because that's when conviction started setting in. Because as the conviction started setting in, we realized, no, we have to wait. We have to wait. And I'm just truly thankful to God as I think back on that and just where we're at now. And when we have gotten married, and the first year was so challenging, oh my goodness, because that's when we had actually moved in together, because we was not living together. So we moved in together, and when we moved in together, we had to realize how, both of us living arrangement, how it was different. But we realized the importance of compromising, and not only that, through marriage counseling, my pastor and first lady always say it takes work. And because they said that, we always kept that in mind through the challenges that we have gone through, and when I think about it, the challenges from the first year, the second year, the third year, the fourth year, and now we at the fifth year. And can I tell you, you still gonna go through challenges in your marriage, and always have to remember it takes work. Take work, and it also take prayer. And because us praying every day, we take turns with praying, the Lord had helped us to endure and persevere to make it this far. And we're praying for many more years to come. So I'm just truly grateful and blessed for what the Lord is doing, and he continue to do in our marriage as we continue to grow in him. So I just wanted to share this. I pray that it would encourage you all. Remember, I love you and God loves you too.